Hello children, this is Mr. Shaikh MOHAMMED.ZUBAIR. Let's learn the first chapter in Civics, Introduction to our Constitution. Before that, let's revise a few things. In the civics textbooks of previous classes, we saw many reasons why rules are necessary in our lives. We follow norms and rules in order that the activities in family, school, village, and city are carried out smoothly. There are no rules in a family. However, there are norms about the behavior of members in a family. There are rules in a school regarding admissions, uniforms, and studies. Different competitions also have their own rules. The administration of our village or city is also carried out in accordance with rules. The administration of our village or city is also carried out in accordance with rules. Similarly, the administration of our country is carried out through a system of rules. Rules regarding family, school, village or city. Now let's learn the meaning of Constitution. The book in which all provisions regarding the administration of the country are mentioned together in a systematic way is called a Constitution. This makes the Constitution a written document of the provisions related to the administration of the country. Government is established by the representatives elected by the people. It is bound to carry out the administration of the country as per the provisions in the Constitution. The rules and provisions in the Constitution are the basic or fundamental law of the land. While making laws, the government is bound to follow the Constitution. If it does not do so, then the judiciary can declare those laws null and void or unconstitutional. The provisions of the Constitution are about different things. Example, citizenship, rights of the people, elections, relationship between citizens and the state, subjects of the laws to be made by the governments, restrictions of the government, jurisdiction of the state. By jurisdiction we mean courts. Almost all countries have accepted the principle of governance according to a constitution. There are differences of: number 1, history; 2, social structure; 3, culture; and 4, traditions. Similarly, their needs and objectives also might be different. Each country tries to create a constitution that is not only suited to its needs and objectives but also is in tune with its distinct nature. Necessity of a constitution. There are several advantages of governing a country with the help of rules or provisions included in a constitution. Government has to function within a set of rules. This reduces the possibility of the misuse of the power and authority they have been given. A constitution includes the rights and freedoms of the citizens. Government cannot take away these rights. Therefore, people's rights and freedoms are safeguarded. Running a country as per the provisions of the Constitution is the same as establishing the rule of law. Then there is no scope for the misuse of power or high-handed administration. If a country is run as per the Constitution, the faith that the common people have in the government increases. They then become keen on participating in the activities of the government. Democracy is strengthened due to the increased participation of the people. Constitution presents some political ideals before the country. The nation is also bound to act in that direction. It creates an atmosphere conducive to attain world peace and security in the preservation of human rights. By the word conducive, you mean helpful. Since the Constitution also includes the list of citizens' duties, it fixes the responsibility of the citizens as well. What is administration? What is included in the administration of a country? Government has to make laws relating to several subjects such as defending the boundaries, protecting the people from external aggression, eradication of poverty, creating employment, education and health services, encouragement to commerce and industries, children and the tribal people, protection of the weaker sections, making policies for the progress of women. Government has to bring about desirable changes in the society by implementing laws. This is governance or administration. Now let us learn about the background to the making of Constitution. The process of the making of the Indian Constitution started in 1946. The leaders of the freedom movement insisted that independent India will be governed not by the laws made by the British, but by laws made by Indians themselves. A committee was established to prepare the Constitution of independent India. This came to be known as the Constituent Assembly. Let us learn more about Constituent Assembly. India became independent on August 15, 1947. Before that, the British ruled India. They had divided India into provinces like Bombay, which is now known as Mumbai, Bengal, and Madras, which is now known as Chennai. For the convenience of administration, the administration in these provinces was carried out by the people's representatives. Similarly, the local princes were carrying out the administration in some areas. Such areas were known as princely states, and their chiefs were known as princes. Their representatives of the provinces and the princely states were included in the Constituent Assembly. There were a total of 299 members in the Constituent Assembly. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the Constituent Assembly. The contribution of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, his full name was Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairperson of the drafting committee. He had studied in depth the constitutions of different countries of the world. He studied and contemplated day and night to draft our constitution. By contemplating means to think a lot or to work very hard upon something. The draft constitution prepared by him was presented to the Constituent Assembly. It was discussed article by article. Many amendments were suggested by different members. By amendments you make changes. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar handled the tasks of presenting the draft, answering the various questions raised on it, making changes in the draft as per the suggestions of the Constituent Assembly, making every provision of the Constitution flawless. Flawless means without any error or very perfect. Once again, let's learn the work that was handled by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Number 1, presenting the draft. Number 2, answering the various questions raised on it. Number 3, making changes in the draft as per the suggestions of the Constituent Assembly. And the last one, making every provisions of the Constitution flawless. Due to his contribution towards making of the Constitution, he is called the architect of the Indian Constitution. The Constituent Assembly enacted the Constitution and adopted it on 26th of November 1949. Therefore, the day is observed as Constitution Day. The Constitution, let's learn more about it. The country began to be governed according to the provision of the Constitution from 26th January 1950. The Indian Republic came into existence from this day. Therefore, 26th of January is celebrated as Republic Day. Children, this is a short exercise which you need to answer in your notebooks. Explain the following concepts: provisions of the Constitution, Constitution Day. Answer the following questions. On what subjects does the government have to make laws? Why do we celebrate 26th January as Republic Day? What are the advantages of running a country as per the provisions of the Constitution? I hope you have understood the chapter very well by this presentation. Thank you, children. Take care and God bless.